everyone. I hope traders and investors alike were green today. What another amazing day in the markets. It was a low volume day, but a very good day for trading, especially that strong run in the open. Definitely not expected on Monday for options expiration, but still was able to take advantage of it. We do have retail sales tomorrow. We still have Big Daddy Powell speaking on Wednesday. No, I'm sorry, not speaking. FOMC minutes releasing on Wednesday, so that'll give us a little bit of momentum there as well. Apologize for the video not getting out last night. Changing over some equipment, had some just some technical difficulties. So let's get going through the charts. You can see SPX weekly. So trying to push back up, back above the weekly 9. We need to see some more power. Very strong day today, but we need to see some more power in that move. Breadth still negative on the day. We did see a nice move up, but still very negative on the day. So this is the kind of head and shoulders pattern that we're watching. It's getting a little long over here, but this is the SPX equal weight. You can see the weakness still riding that Bollinger Band, still under the 9. The dollar breaking out of this small ascending triangle there. VIX with a big move back down again today. You can see that it gapped up Monday morning opening, first trading day of the week. Just what the VIX does. It gapped up in pre-market and give it all back today, remaining inside the Bollinger Bands. Crude trading in this cup. Looks like it may want to put in a small handle before moving higher. And remember, a cup is nothing more than a higher low, gearing up for the next move higher. Apple trying to push back up here, was trading this little descending triangle and did break out of this little trend here. Got the daily 9s, got a clear, got a gap up there. Just a lot going on there. Strong chart today on the daily. You can see we closed on the highs. Gold pulling back, seeing some weakness there. You can see the advanced decline lines are all turned down, except for small caps. Look like they were trying. Well, mid caps and small caps look like they were trying to turn up there. AMC, big gap down today. You can see they come in and bought a little bit of that dip, but share dilution going on, all that going on. Just not interested in that. And AMD, huge move here. Just was on our radar at open. AMD, the semis were just on fire. AMD, NVIDIA, huge runs. Big runs there. Seen a lot of marble calls coming in at the end of the day as well. Amazon, you can see this little flag break, still holding this gap down here, holding the daily 9. Just a nice looking chart. You can draw a trend line right down that. You can see the little flag break pulling back against the prevailing trend. That's exactly what we just did. Gapped up, eased back. Now it's trying to push it higher. ARK finding some green down here back into the Bollinger Bands on the 1, trying to get a footing here, looking for a move up to that 9 on the daily. AMD, strong move today. We did break out of this box last week, and it looks like it's trying to get back into it. Not the best daily chart. AMD on the weekly, so you can draw a trend line right down this. You want to take that trend line out for a move higher. Still under the 9, trading in between that 9 and the 20 on the weekly. Amazon, you can see raging higher here right at the end of the day. Strong chart. Looks like it wants to push here and after hours. Amazon weekly holding support up there. Apple weekly, at those 2 down weeks, trying to get back above that weekly 20. Still stuck under that weekly 20. Boeing kind of looking like a double topish area here. If this can roll down and take out your valley, the bottom of your valley, that would give us confirmation for a double top. This can still push higher, so we're watching. We want it above that box, that wick. We just want to clear that area, looking for a move higher, or below this area, looking for a move in. BTU coal stock, not doing a whole lot there. Beyond Meat, gap down, holding in, kind of bear flagging here. It's actually trading in a contraction pattern. You can see you have 5 candles, 4 candles trading all within the previous candle's wick, equals 5 candles, all trading within that previous candle's body. All these candles are trading within that. So we're looking for a contraction pattern. We're looking for expansion, contraction, expansion trend. So we're looking for a breakout. We want this 9 to get down here. Your 9's crossing your moving averages now and be crossing that 50 tomorrow. There is a gap above us, watching that for an expansion phase to kick in and then a trending phase. Bitcoin under that daily 9. I'm sorry. Let's go back. Bitcoin, that's the weekly chart. Under that weekly 9, still holding the weekly 20 for support. On the daily, we are just hanging out there. Don't really know how to call that one yet. XLC trying to push higher. You can draw this trend line right through here, looking to take that out. So XLC is the communication sector. Facebook push has had a lot to do with that. XLP, this is consumer staple sector. You can see this downtrend. You can draw a downtrend on that. But we talked about this, about seeing some weakness coming into the consumer staples. Costco's is holding in. Costco's, you're seeing the 9 trying to turn up and cross that 20 and push higher. DraftKings looking a little weak here. We have still have a small gap left up there. We did pull back here, holding in this, but pull back on that Penn's earnings news or Penn's news that come in. Looking for that daily 9 to come down and see what happens there. Datadog, soft push here. A lot of times when you see this 9 is going to come down. We're going to roll over and continue lower. Looking for a move down there, and I want to wait till that daily 9 gets down. Lilly pushing higher. Great earnings, big move up there. That was just a huge move. Anybody holding calls, I'm not one to recommend anybody holding calls, but if you did take a gamble there, you got a great trade. Congratulations. Holding in, trying to go higher. Ford, we've been tracking this head and shoulders pattern, has been pulling back big time. So doing exactly what we expected to do. Easy money there, guys. Google. So we can see Google here. Let's get a drawing tool out. Let's go black. And you can see Google. Let's take that arrow down. Trading like that. This could be a little, doesn't have the best angle on the bottom, but you got like a little symmetrical triangle, a little wedges action going on there. Plan A, Plan B. Gap below. Home Depot earnings tomorrow morning, holding in, waiting on that weekly 9 to catch up so we can take that resistance level out. IWM, strong push off the lows today, made a strong pullback. Banks were pulling in to give IWM some great short opportunities and a big rip higher. Q's update there today, back above the daily 50, still under that daily 9. See how it acts when that daily 9 catches up to it tomorrow. And the Q's, you can see strong move here on the end of the day, moving up in after hours. Q's weekly, still got that weekly 9 above us, but trying to push back up. JP Morgan, you can draw a trend line across the whole top of this action, looking for a break higher on that. Mara, another one. Watch that trend line for a break higher, trading in a small channel there. Merck trying to push higher. This was a downward sloping head and shoulders pattern that confirmed to the downside and ran into a previous level of support. That level was already on the chart. Ran into that, trying to hold that. Still waiting to see if it'll break lower. Does look like it wants to go though. Meta breaking down below your moving averages, the 9 and the 20, trying to push back up. Watch that 50 down there for support. Meta intraday, strong push up, pushing right into after hours. Nice push up there. MU, huge candle there today. That made a really nice run. Strong close on a bullish engulfing candle. See if we get follow through on that. See where we open up tomorrow. If we gap up, look for a go. Wanted to open up above those moving averages and at least clear today's candle for a move higher. Careful, because after a day like that, you can get an inside day. Microsoft, that 9's on the way down, applying pressure there. Microsoft intraday, you can see the higher low, not as strong as some of the other charts, but closed on the highs today. So that's a great sign, flagging over. You got Microsoft's weekly still holding this weekly 20. We've been seeing this setup, pull back, lose the 9, pull back to the 20, and then bounce back up. So let's not count them out yet. Nvidia, strong bullish engulfing candle today. There today, that was a huge move on those. Their stocks were absolute monsters at open. Look at that run, just right from open, right from market open, just screaming higher. AMD did the same thing. And I'm sure several other semi stocks did as well. As you can see, MU had definitely had a good day. Nvidia. So here on Nvidia, on the weekly chart, we had closed lower. You can see where we actually gapped down a little bit from last week. So we closed with this bearish engulfing candle, actually gapped down and then ripped higher today. But that weekly 9, we need to stay above that right now. We are above it, but we have 4 more days left in that candle. NASDAQ daily testing the daily 50. Got to watch that. That 9's coming down. Netflix showing some weakness here, watching this little contraction type pattern. Breaking to the downside, moving averages wanting to come over. Bearish below this level. We want to clear those candles. You can trade it down to it, but we want to clear those candles down there. Qs, so this is the Qs monthly chart, still seeing some red here. We kind of talked about we could possibly see a pullback, maybe a little handlish type move. Ribbon just getting destroyed. That chart's just getting beat up. Roku, strong candle there today, trying to reclaim. You can draw a trend line right through here, see if it'll hold that. Just trying to reclaim some moving averages and push back up. Got some flow on that name today as well. SPX, close back above your daily 20 there. SLB trying to push higher. This 9's on the way. SoFi breaking lower. The last 2 days have been high close days, but it's not really wanting to come off them lows down there. The diamond's back above the 9 and 20 there. See how we can handle that. Need to draw a line through there. Want it to break up above that area that it's in. And the diamond's on the weekly. Just some really tight action there so far. SPY weekly back above that weekly 9. We want to close above there. We got plenty of time left in that candle. And the SPY monthly, same thing as the Qs. We're kind of expecting a little pullback there anyway. SPY daily looks like we may have closed back above that daily 9. Need to keep an eye and see where we open tomorrow. We need to confirm that. Closing on the highs here right at the end of the day. Very, very nice day. We chopped for a while, but when we broke out of that area, strong move up. Give us a nice trading range that it chopped in. When it cleared that, give a nice breakout. Square, moving lower here. Shop's also getting beat up here as well. You can see kind of bear flagging down here. We did gap down this morning, but it did push back up to the top of this pattern. I'm just not interested in trading this until we get back above that daily 9. Tesla's pretty tight action today. It gives some pretty good moving opportunities. It had some good movement to it. At times, small movements, as you can tell, but it did make, strong push higher, move back, decent little push up and move back. But you can see it formed a symmetrical triangle and broke out right there at the end of the day. XLK, this is the technology sector. You got this daily 9 up there. Tesla holding this 9, rolling over 20s right there. Tesla weekly, all right, you got your 9 and 20 all angled down, heading lower. 20 will be crossing that 50 tomorrow. It's all bearish signs when you got moving averages crossing, rolling over like that and crossing lower. You got shorter time frame moving average crossing your longer time frame moving averages. Just a bearish look. Got Uber here, strong push up there today. We heard this. I never checked this chart, but we heard this called across their squawk several times. We are under that daily 9. Walmart. So Walmart gapped up today and give it all back. XLF, the banks. Banks just showing some weakness here. You can see this candle. I would draw a downtrend right down there. Stay with that candle. I'm looking to break all that mess, get back above those daily moving averages before I'm looking for a move up in them. As for a move down that could be coming, would keep an eye. Probably draw a line. Stay on the top of that candle. Come right through here. See how that works out. May not, maybe in this range, but draw a line through there. See if we can take that range out for a move lower. TLT, there was some point in time today the bonds tried to push, but you can see they end up closing on the lows. Nice range, but just showed some weakness. We would like to see the bonds showing some strength. IWM weekly is holding that weekly 9. Keep an eye off that weekly 9. But we know we got to clear this area. We can see, the higher lows, but we got to take that area out. And IWM daily, kind of looking like the little head and shoulders pattern on the SPX equal weight. We look at our put to call ratio, has not been updated yet, but we closed Friday on 100. That chart has not been updated yet. And 160, not updated here. Actually, it did. It did. We did update. So still bearish in 104, still in the same area that we were this morning. Well, I hope you find this helpful. Please remember, discipline is the key to your success in trading. And I'll